So I'm sitting here now recording, and I realize what I've done wrong as I get into Knight Errant Character Exclusive Coaching. I had to think of something for a second, because I realized that I messed up something on my recording setup, and I kind of reverted it back, but I think it still affected the videos that I recorded. Strength, Dexterity, Charisma, Second Encounter, Light, Knowledge. Not exactly in that order, but if nothing else, remember that I have a Light check, my words, and remember that I have a Second Encounter check, which I forget all the time. So let's try not to forget that as we put on Hawaiian Koji, and get into it. So, Festival, Arms, Vigil, Painting, Scissors. Really? Festival, Vigil, Painting, Scissors. I only get Arms to do anything. Alright, well, we're going into Arms, I guess. And we're going to... Do I pop Novel now? Yeah, I'm going to pop Novel now, because I don't know if I have the boss. So, I could have sold that for 2 funds, all things considered, but decided not to do that. So, again, for anyone wondering, and it's far past the point for me to hook people into the video, if we care about that, but I'm putting out these videos because I want to get... this series needs to not end, but needs to continue for my own mind, I guess. I don't know how else to say it. Nice Panic, by the way. Insomnia, Stalker, so that I can, it at least keeps me on my toes, so that I can feel good about myself. And it's not like I'm forcing myself to do these once more. Let me see, 3 funds? Okay. But the whole point of this series is, 1, see what my win rate is, get some insight into my RNG, but also to give myself a certain amount of work ethic is another reason. So if I don't put this video out, then at least flip that around. I want to put at least 1 video of these series out every weekday, so that I can, stick to a work schedule. And it keeps me on my toes, because when I make this video, that means I do my work, or I'm guaranteed to do my work as I roll a 12 on Dexterity. Nice. And yeah, I feel much more comfortable and relaxed. This basically, if nothing else, quick play and chill. It provides me a sort of comfort, I guess. I had the word for it, but I was thinking about how unfair this encounter is if I didn't have a brick. But moving on. And to note, yes, I'm gonna keep. I forgot which one of these is which. Well, that's another one that that's gonna be what it is. Basically, 4 different curses, of which I know that I'm gonna be suffering from. Is not great, but let's find. I should have taken out the other brick, but it's too late now. At least I have. Okay, so actually, the Sever action is not affected by the Inspiring Novel damage bonus. I'm forgetting all of this, by the way. But this definitely is a bunch of damage, so I have to gamble on this, but I'm willing to lose 3 stamina. I'm topped off on stamina, so again, losing 3 stamina there would have... if I had Bath, anyway. If I didn't have Bath, even then, I can... in the grand scheme of things, I can afford to lose some HP. But we're topped off on stamina, so I just heal 2 reason, and into painting we go. So I can grab the chainsaw. So I have to remind myself, at least for myself, that I have things to do. And for some reason, this month is going to be really busy for me, because I've just made it that busy, because with certain games coming out, and a game that has come out and I've been putting on this channel. Which is odd to say, because you probably wouldn't be watching this video. You would probably be watching the other video, because this video is probably not going to be notified to subscribers. Although, that's more to prevent confusion, because, well, I know certain people are waiting for the other game that I'm playing. So, that's why I'm at least doing this. Also, I should have at least thrown the brick. I can now, but I need to roll another 90%, which is an 81% chance of hitting both hits and getting out with less doom. Although this, or I could just end up dying to reason. Do I have a spell to forget? Unearthly Suture. Yeah, and we're gonna forget that. Because I need to not die to reason, which is going to what is going to happen likely if I get into an event, lose reason, and then run into an encounter. Because who's there? Yeah, who could it be? -1 reason. So, we can take this fight, thankfully, but We do lose 2 Doom for it, but that's the least. Again, thinking about possible things that can happen in World of Horror, it's not so bad. An event usually takes away -2 of any resource, really, or probably even more Doom. But knowing that we have a lot of checks remaining, or all the checks in the lighthouse, I'm gonna actually increase strength and hope for the best. If I die in a reason, well, so be it, I guess. But that's a free one. And we can actually just equip this. No, we'll equip it now. Because if I run into an encounter, the 1 stamina is an okay trade. I would have liked to not lose 1 stamina, but, you know, I forgot which one these were. Didn't matter, I didn't succeed. And, yeah, let's leave her. I almost thought I went to the boss fight. I was going to be very sad. Force myself into hiding. Thank goodness for quick thinking. I've started taking quick thinking more, because I agree with another person who... often plays World of Horror, in that quick thinking is pretty good. Basically, it's very good. So, also we are a Knight Errant, but I'm not willing to lose that much resources. On top of, you know, Festival could be A, Vigil I could try to do A for Doom, but and then Scissors as a whole. Actually, you know what? Let's take Vigil now then. That way I can kind of look at my Doom, because I'm not going to be able to go into Monument. That's just not going to happen. If I wanted to change my fate completely, I would have taken Arms last, but that would have robbed me of any chance to get the Chainsaw, which has done a lot to carry me. So let's do the Vigil. Bow, bow, clap, bow. I think this saves me more Doom, right? If I do ending A. Of course, I have to not die, and I have to start getting through events a lot more often, but unfortunately I have to store this because I want this for damage so I get out of the old man faster. Basically, a lot of these items I'm going to throw are going to save me, I think, 4% Doom? So, or however many Doom the old man does. That said, this encounter is not going to be nice to me either, and I would rather get hit by the old man. Or do I want to gamble on 18 damage? Well, let's find out. So we're going to throw all of these. I want to keep the light source, actually, so let's do this and hope. Why would I pass? I mean, it's a 40% chance. It wasn't that high, but... That said, I think I could have also... No, I could have a Desperate Action. I think someone was probably yelling at me to do Desperate Action if I was on 3 Reason or below, but it's too late now, so... We'll burn it to get rid of Doom. Moving on. And depending... If we get the letter here, this could be actually really bad. I have to not do that one, so I'm gonna take the Knight Errant penalty, but... Oh, really? Alright, cool. I'll see you next time, then.